And now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Well, in a galaxy far, far away, we have Fred hanging with R2-D2. Yes, happy May the 4th be with you, my friends. I thought this was a very appropriate picture to kick things off. Fred holding it down for all the Star Wars fans out there, posing, looking pretty nice. And also, we've got Chico rocking the bow tie, looking very cute, sitting on the couch where it might be a nice morning to cuddle up on the couch with your furry friends. We've been a little bit gray, a little bit gloomy, and in some cases, we have had some heavy rain coming down. We even briefly in Pasco County had a tornado warning that only lasted for about 20 minutes or so before it expired. But things have been active. Here's our cold front, which is kind of pushing right now across parts of the Big Bend, the Panhandle area, where you could see all of the heavy rain that has kind of started to spark up and initialize ahead of that main boundary. And so our coastal areas, heaviest rain was supposed to fall for you this morning, and we sure saw that for areas just north of Tampa Bay. We're watching all of these rounds of rain and storms generally traveling east and expanding across our inland spots at this hour. So Dade City, you're still in the mix for this heavy rain, also near Blanton, near Sturkey, and down to about the Blue Lake area. That's where some of the heavier rain has been coming through, but we're seeing all of that start to push east out of parts of Pasco County. So the brunt of the rain right now generally along and east of 75, where our coastal spots, which have been getting swamped with some downpours this morning, they're now seeing all of that start to break up and clear out of the area, where most of the showers and storms through the rest of the day are going to be more favored for our inland spots. And so where we did miss out on the heavy rain, right across parts of the immediate Tampa Bay area, yeah, we did have some sprinkles here or there and kind of a pocket of heavier rain right now for far eastern parts of Hillsborough, right near the Fort Lonesome area. But otherwise, we haven't seen anything too widespread here for us. And then we look to parts of Sarasota County where still some rounds of heavy rain moving through. Venice, you've got a couple of downpours. Northport, you saw some of those as well. We're now watching for some of those to kind of travel further into parts of DeSoto, Hardy, and Highlands counties. And so through the day today, generally all of these storms are going to start to head off to the other coast. And so our coastal areas, yes, we'll keep the clouds around, but the brunt of the rain is done for you. We look ahead to tomorrow. We're still going to be running with those afternoon shower and storm chances, but we'll see better coverage away from the immediate coast yet again tomorrow. So we look out there in Serrata Beach. We're seeing quite a bit of cloud cover, but there are some breaks in the clouds. And through the rest of the day, we'll top out right around the low 80s. Winds out of the southwest up to 15 miles per hour. But we're going to keep the clouds with us through the rest of the day. And then from there, we kind of wind down the rain chances down to 30% on Monday, dry things out a little bit more for the middle of the week. And then as we look ahead to the next week in May, we are highlighted in this area here in the southeast, where we are likely still going to continue to talk about some rain chances on the way for us, and we sure could use it. We have burn bans in effect all across the area, so take it easy with ongoing drought. But we will be cooler today. You see the mid 80s here across the bay, low 80s for the coast, no 90s on the board today, but we are back in the 90s come Tuesday afternoon.